officially going to move out.
And that literally wraps everything up.
Hello everybody, I'm in the car obviously. I'm currently heading back to Manchester because I'm officially going to move out. After 3 years, I'm moving out of Manchester. I wanted to document this because, I don't know, I recorded me going into Manchester, moving in, and now I'm gonna vlog me moving out, which is kind of sad to think about, but I was 19 moving into Manchester. Now I'm 22, which is so mad to think about, but life goes on.
I'm not even gonna lie guys, it was such hard work moving out because of how much things I had accumulated over the past 3 years. Maybe I could have helped myself a bit out if I just sorted it bit by bit leading up to this day, but I genuinely couldn't because of how much plans was going on, like my sister's wedding, so I was back and forth in Manchester.
It's been a few hours since you last saw me, but in the last few clips you've seen me packing up all my stuff, attempting to anyway. But since then my parents has left because we've loaded as much as we can in the car, so they've gone back home to take those stuff back into my house. I've decided to stay because Daniel is coming up as well. He's on the way now to bring his car and load up the rest of the stuff, but I think we're gonna have to stay here one night and then leave tomorrow because it's just gonna be too hectic if we just rush it all at once, because I still need to make sure that everything's clean, even downstairs, not just my room. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the current situation. So literally, like, as you walk in, this is already what you're gonna see, and then everything is everywhere, like so many things on the floor. My wardrobe is basically empty. I just have a few little bits and bobs in there, so that's basically empty. I still have my shoes to pack and my big fat coat and hoodie. I still have this shelf to pack up. My bed is a mess, have little bits and bobs on the floor. Other than that, my desk has been emptied out already, so all the drawers are already empty. I still need to make sure all of this is cleaned up with like disinfectant spray and everything. Need to take these photos down officially, and that's pretty much it. And this is basically just rubbish I need to go put in the recycling bin. Oh, and then these pictures on this wall, but that's pretty much it. I've packed up my kitchen as well. My parents have already taken those stuff, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been a hectic. The time currently is, I think it's already nearing 5 p.m. We arrived here around 2 p.m. We've done that all in 4 hours. They left about half an hour ago now, but I'm gonna take time to actually relax, because just for like 10 minutes, because I feel like I've been so like rushed and stressed out on like packing everything, because I don't want my parents staying here too late, because they do have to travel quite a bit still. I think once I've emptied up everything in this room, it's just gonna hit me all at once that this is actually an end of an era, and I don't know how to feel yet. Like, one of my housemates has already moved out, so if I go down to her room, it's completely empty. 2 of the girls are still staying because they do have placement until the end of basically summer. Yeah, this is actually so bittersweet. I don't know how to feel now, because now that I'm trying to process it, like, uni's actually done. Like, this is an end of an era for me. Like, I'm gonna move on to the next chapter of my life, and yeah, wow. I'll see you guys in a bit, but I'm just gonna take time and just take it all in. But I'm gonna try and take the vines down and my plushie hammock down. So let's get this going. Right then. Oh god.
The one thing I will say though is that this was probably one of my favorite rooms that I stayed in, because I actually put the effort to decorate it properly, took some time to put things in place, and I just made it feel like my home away from home. It just felt very homey, and like the vibes were immaculate, and I just love staying in this room. Maybe because it was like the biggest room I've ever had, but it was just like perfect to me. And disclaimer, our landlord did know that we put posters up, but it was fine as long as we put everything back to the way it was. No damages were made, and we would get our deposit back fine.
Oh my gosh, look how bare it looks. It's starting to echo in this room as well. This is so sad. I say that with a smile on my face, but oh guys, all the walls are the walls are still there. All the things on the wall is gone. I took it down. Also, guess who's here now? Yep, he's here. I ordered Domino's. It smells so good. I'm so hungry. Can't wait to eat that. This is everything that needs to be put in his car. Look, oh, don't forget the duvet covers as well. How do you feel seeing it?
It's nicer like this. Yes. I don't know what else to say. It's been a good year living here.
Living here?
Yeah. Beep beep bop bop. I'm shy.
Good morning, everybody. So, it's the next day and I've just showered. That's why my hair is like soaking wet. But we had to stay overnight because by the time Daniel got here, it was a bit too late to travel back home. I'm packing up everything today officially. Like, I'm sorting everything out now, doing the last bits and bobs, loading the stuff in the car, and then we're gonna get going. This is like my last time ever I'm gonna be in this house or in this room.
So even though we did have a big living room, we somehow always just ended up chilling in the kitchen, and over time we just decided to doodle on our fridge with whiteboard markers. But it did dry out over the year and it was hard getting rid of it, but I just used non-toxic surface cleaner so that it doesn't damage the fridge, and it just came right off. We basically just ended up doodling whatever we wanted or putting motivational daily quotes on there, little reminders, and it just added character to the house.
I just hoovered my whole like carpet floor. So I did that, and my room is quite big, so I've been sweating and my nose is running and now it's all stuffy and my hair is back. But we're eating chapaghetti before we leave. And then after this I'm gonna do a final like check around the house to see if anything, like if I've left anything else. I wiped all the writings on the fridges and it was quite sad when I was wiping it away because there was so many like quotes on there and like inside jokes on there. It's quite sad. Yeah, gonna finish this, do final checks, and then we're gonna head out. Oh, and then I need to stop by the office to give my keys in. So yeah. Guys, look, my room is completely empty now and it's really, really echoey in here. This is so sad now. It's all kicking in. My emotions are coming in because look, this is like real now. Like it feels real that I'm officially moving out. All my stuff is gone. I am genuinely gonna miss this house, this place, this city, my uni life. Like I'm gonna miss it all, but I'm also really excited for my next chapter in life. I've said my goodbyes to my flatmate. Like I'm officially moving out. And the minute I hand my keys in to my landlord in the office later, I'm officially done with this house. I loved every little corner of this room. I made it like my own. I decorated it how I wanted it. I made it literally like a home away from home. This is probably like my last uni vlog of me being actually in uni, because I could do a Q&A on how I feel about everything, my whole experience, to wrap it all up, and any questions anyone has, because a lot of people have been reaching out to me on my socials, which is all linked down below if you want to ask me any questions. It's time to say goodbye and we're going to be heading off now. So this is one final overview of this room. Look how big it is. Look how nice it is with the built-in wardrobe and the skylight window. This is the final overview that you're ever going to see this room. Bye, final year room, you were good to me. And that literally wraps everything up. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside.